Digital meteorologist Bobby Corser with you here in the Katu Storm Tracker Weather Center, looking at your extended Thanksgiving forecast. If you are leaving Portland, maybe flying somewhere, or driving somewhere, we've got you covered. Luckily, in the Pacific Northwest, doesn't look like a whole lot is going to impact us weather-wise. We could see some snow in the Cascades, so if you are heading over the passes, just be prepared. You could see some snow, but we'll get to that in a second. Go ahead and take a look at what we're looking at. If you are traveling out on Thanksgiving, say you're leaving Wednesday or maybe even on Thursday and then coming back Friday in the Northwest, we know a lot of people do that. Doesn't look too bad. Wednesday of next week, 53 degrees your high. Showers in the afternoon, so if you are leaving after work, could see some rain. Thursday on Thanksgiving, we'll break that down here just a little bit more, kind of the region-wide, but overall it looks pretty decent. Mostly cloudy skies, maybe a chance of showers, highs in the upper 50s. And if you're coming back on Friday, again, rain on Friday, highs in the mid 50s as well. So not a lot to really worry about. Now, what if you're heading out around the Northwest? Say you got to go up to Seattle and you're going to go on Thanksgiving. 52 degrees looks, pretty good. Mostly cloudy again, slight chance of showers. Same thing if you're going to the Oregon coast. Mid 50s up and down the Oregon coast. It's going to be beautiful. Maybe a little bit more rain than sunshine, but still pretty beautiful. Great for your Thanksgiving. And if you're heading up over the Cascades, over to Central Oregon, so you're going to go to Black Butte, Bend, Redmond, Sun River, Lapine, got you covered there as well. Mostly cloudy skies, slight chance of showers, temperatures in the mid-50s. Normally, we would see temperatures colder over there, but we're still kind of in that southwest flow where temperatures are in the mid-50s. If you are going over the Cascades, just be prepared. You could see some winter conditions, especially coming back later in the week. If you're going to stay, say, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just be prepared. Coming back over the Cascades could be problematic as we get into the start of next week. I'll show you that here in a minute with temperatures, but forecast models do say that there is a chance of snow, especially in the higher elevations, but it could even get down to pass level once we get into the weekend after Thanksgiving, so next weekend going forward. What about air travel? A lot of people fly out of here. Well, our friends at PDX say that there are going to be a lot of people going through the airport. 367,000 people are anticipated to fly out of PDX, fly in, fly out, or connect at the airport over the Thanksgiving holiday, with the busiest day people coming back, expecting about 59,000 people on December 1st. The second busiest day is going to be Sunday, November 30th, and they're expecting just about roughly 300 people less to come back that day out at PDX. So if you are flying, just be prepared. Thankfully, government shutdown's over and we're not really worried about air traffic control delays happening. But again, if you are flying, make sure to check with your airline. You could see some, again, delays coming back later in the weekend. Let's go ahead and take a look at our forecast temperatures. Again, we go through Sunday and Monday. If you're leaving early, great. If not, you're sticking around for a while. Temperatures Monday morning in the Pacific Northwest, chilly, down to 40 here in Portland, 45 in Seattle. Advance the map, you're going to start to see some cold air start to make its way east as we go through this week. Tuesday, across the nation, looks beautiful. Mid-60s and upper 70s as you get down toward Miami. The Gulf Coast looks absolutely beautiful. The second half, or the second part of the country back east, does not look too bad. High temperatures on Tuesday, already into the mid-50s, not too bad. Go into Wednesday, same thing, Wednesday afternoon. Starting to see some of that colder air, though, making its way up into the Great Lakes. And that's kind of a hint of things to come as we go forward. Again, Gulf looks absolutely beautiful. Even the desert Southwest, Phoenix, Vegas, LA, not too shabby on your Wednesday. Now, Thanksgiving Day, these are highs. You're starting to see a little bit more of that cold air make its way in to the Great Lakes and the East Coast. Temperatures in the upper 30s along the northern eastern seaboard. Temperatures back in toward Detroit, Chicago, and Minneapolis into the mid to upper 20s. Bismarck, 30 degrees, but it's about time to ramp up that cold. Here's Friday into Saturday, and now look at the cold air come rushing in on Monday. This is what we're looking at. This is just one model, but a lot of them are hinting at this. A lot of cold air coming in as we get into your Monday, especially now trying to come back to the Pacific Northwest from your Thanksgiving Day holiday. Portland's high, it's going to be chilly on that Monday. Temperatures only going to reach probably the upper 30s or lower 40s. I'm not so set yet on cold air, that cold air making its way into Portland, but something to definitely watch out. Denver, Bismarck, it's going to be brutally cold. Across the Great Lakes, they amp up and they get warmer, but that cold air will make its way east as we progress through next week. So if you are flying back home on Monday, make sure to check with your airlines again as we get closer and continue to watch the forecast. I will say this, make sure you do download the Storm Tracker 2 weather app. It's free, it's available on Android and Apple in the marketplaces in the Apple Store. Take it with you wherever you go. It will follow you. Make sure that you turn your notifications on and allow it to know where your location settings are. Because if you do have a watch or warning and you're outside the Portland area, your phone will still work and it will notify you if something pops up. So it's a very valuable resource. You can use it, like I said, anywhere you travel. I have it on my phone, not just because I work here, but because I actually trust it. It's a very, very good app. We'll continue to update this forecast as we get ready to go celebrate Thanksgiving with friends and family. If you're staying home or if you're traveling, we've got you covered. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.